Hey ladies, I'm back with a tutorial for this look right here. I get tons and tons and tons of requests for under eye concealer tutorials and how to get that Kim Kardashian-esque under eye where it's really bright. So this tutorial is going to be focusing on that, and I hope it's easy to follow. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Okay, so first things first, I've already applied my eye makeup and everything. It's a really simple look. It's very neutral eye with lashes. I've also filled in my eyelashes, so I'm going to get started on the face. So to begin, you always want to start off with a freshly washed and a freshly moisturized face. That's very important. That's the canvas to how your foundation is going to lay and set into those cracks and crevices and everything. So that is the foundation for good foundation application. I've already applied my moisturizer, so now I'm just going to use my eye moisturizer, and this is the Beauty Mint Ultimate Eye Treatment with Shea Butter. I purchased the Beauty Mint system probably about 2 weeks ago, and I like it. This is the treatment that I like the most out of the set that I received, so I just always apply a little bit underneath my eye area, and this really hydrates your eyes. It smells really good as well, and that's always important to make sure that underneath your eye area is always moisturized, area below here, and just make sure your skin feel awake and supple and soft. So I just make sure that I apply that really well and get it into my skin. And I'm probably gonna allow this to sit for about 5 seconds. That's my first step, and again, if you guys are interested in the Beauty Mint system, I'll leave all of the links below. Alright, so once we've allowed that to set in, I'm going to use my Revlon Color Stay Foundation. You can use any foundation that you choose. I haven't used this one in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and shake that up. And I'm just going to pour this on the back of my hand. Again, if you're going to use the back of your hand, make sure that your hands are freshly washed and they're clean, because that can lead to breakouts. So I have about this much on the back of my hand. I'm going to be using my MAC 109 brush, and I'm just going to tap it on, stipple it on. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. Get a bit more. And I like this foundation because it is very, very blendable. And you can also build upon it. Go ahead and get the other side. Once you apply your foundation, you're going to want that to set for about 1 to 2 minutes, just to let it sink into your skin and settle. So once your foundation is applied, it should look a little something like this, which is totally fine to go out on an everyday basis. I would just apply my powder and I'm out the door. But for the sake of this tutorial, we want our under eyes to pop. So the concealer that I'm using today is by Maybelline, and this is the Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and it's supposed to be really good for your under eye area. It has goji berry and a whole bunch of other goodies in it. So that's what I'm using today. Concealer, whatever concealer of your choice you can use, and you always want to go about 2 to 3 shades lighter than your skin tone. I'm just going to apply that underneath my eye area, and I'm just kind of going to make a triangle, and I'm going to do that on both sides. Okay, so now it's applied in a triangle underneath our eyes, and how far you want to take it kind of depends on how dramatic you want to go, as far as how far you want to take it outward. Kim Kardashian usually goes really, really far out, but I'm not going to take it that far out, and it also depends on your facial structure. But whatever you're comfortable with, it's up to you. This is a medium consistency concealer, so I'm going to allow it to sit on my skin for about 2 to 3 minutes just to set in and thicken up a little bit. So I'll be back when that dries. Okay, so it's been sitting about 2 to 3 minutes, so I'm going to use my pinky finger. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. And like I said, you don't need a brush or anything for this. It's better, in my opinion, just to use your finger, because it really allows that concealer to sink into your skin and it looks more natural. And I'm using my pinky just because I don't want to apply too much pressure to my skin, especially that under eye area. You want to be very, very careful with that area, especially if you're going to be applying concealer and makeup to this every day. You do not want to bring on premature bags. So be mindful. Now that that's blended out, you can already tell the difference, and you can already see how highlighted and brightened and more awake my face looks. But we're not done yet. So now I set everything. I'm going to use my powder. This is my MAC Studio Fix NC45, and this is the color of my skin tone. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that anywhere where I need it to apply. And I'm not going to apply it over the part where we put our concealer. So I'm not going to apply it on the under eye area. We're going to use a whole nother powder for that area. Okay, so for the under eye area, I'm going to be using a powder that's 2 shades lighter than my skin tone and a different brush. And I'm just going to swirl my brush around and very, very lightly set that concealer. There we have it. You can already see the difference. My under eye area is very, very bright, but for more of a contrast, we're still not done. I am going to go ahead and contour. I'm going to be using a powder that is about 3 shades darker than me. This is NW 45 or 50, I'm not sure. I'm going to be using just an angled brush and go ahead and contour. I find that just contouring makes that highlight pop a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to take my brush and go ahead and blend out that contour. Last but not least, we're going to go ahead and highlight. I'm using Smashbox. And I'm just highlighting any place that the sun will hit naturally. And I guess I'll finish up for the lips. I'm going to use Yves Saint Laurent. This is in Opera Rose. And I just recently picked this up. I have a lipstick haul coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And I'm not going to use any liner or anything. It looks way brighter on screen than it is in person. And I'm going to be using Cultured right on top. So here's the finished look, ladies. Flawless skin, a bright under eye, nice contour, and a pink lip. I hope this tutorial was easy to follow. I hope it helps some of you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video.